All right, it's Mrs. Murder here, and we have two books for the price of one today. I know I was supposed to do this on 222 Tuesday, but I didn't, so today you'll get two books for the price of one. The both Sharon McCone, she's the detective. The author is Marcia Muller, and she's been writing since early 90s, at least the Sharon McCone series. She has like 19 books, and I read a number of them in the 90s, but haven't read any this year or recently, and I had a couple in my bookcase, and I said, I'm going to read these books, especially since I'm giving a shout out to my niece, Kim, who is working in California this week. She's over there in the nice warm weather while we are freezing. Of course, it's not as cold as it is in Minnesota, but it's cold here in Oklahoma, and she made me feel warmer reading these books, looking at the beach, the ocean. Okay, let's get on with it. The first book is going to be Wolf in the Shadows, and it's a book, that's that one, the blue one, and she finds out that her lover, Hi, is missing and has disappeared, and she is going to track him down. This is no simple feat, but she travels to San Jose, finds out, and I guess meets with a number of distinguished people who might know where he is, and has to track him across the border into Mexico. We have a lot of border crossing here. We learn a lot about border crossing, both legal, and she comes back with a guide. They don't call him a guide. What do they call him? I don't know, but what is it? Not a scalper. Anyway, they come back across, and she's looking all over trying to find him, and finds traces of other people that have seen him, and he's following up on another investigation. So that part is quite a mystery, and it's very interesting to find out more about what they are dealing with in Southern California, being that close to the border, and people trying to cross over and people trying to come back. That's basically how she spends this sleuthing around like that. And the Wolf in the Shadows is because when she was young, she would dream and have a nightmare, and not somebody under the bed or somebody in the closet, but the shadows were a wolf in the shadows. And so she's being tracked by another company who also wants to find Hy Lipinski, and so she's always trying to hide from them and avoid and lose her tracker, or the wolf in the shadows, and she imagines she sees him all the time. So that's that one. And then the second book is While Other People Sleep. It'll keep you, that one I was riveted. I was more riveted in that one because I really wanted to find out what was going to happen to her, and to just hated to put the book down and missed when I did. And both of them are not hard reads. They're good reads, and these books, fortunately, because they're hardback, had nice larger print for me. But While Other People Sleep, it's really mostly about people also hiding in the shadows, but these are stalkers. And she has someone stalking her who has studied so much about her that she actually looks like her, and she gives people her name. She says, "Oh, I'm Sharon McCone," and she looks like her. She acts like her. She goes to bed with guys and carries on all kinds. And when Sharon is out of her house, she goes into the house and she drinks her good wine and lights a fire and makes herself comfortable there. And then later on, she starts cutting off her electricity. So she's a stalker and Sharon wants to find out why. What's the point? What does she want? And besides, well, she didn't hire this person as a detective, and she thinks is it revenge? I needed help with these two books, so I brought my thinking lady and my Don Quixote statue in here with me. But it was, both of them have wolves in the shadow and creepy, stalky things, but it isn't in a really horrific sense. This does get to be. Sharon McCone also is a pilot, and so we fly a plane. We have a lot of language used in flying a private plane, and her stalker also learns how to fly and steals her plane. Drives to the coast, and oh, believe me, it's just a fascinating. I know, use the same adjectives all the time. I'm playing Wordle. I'm doing I'm doing word puzzles, but it seems like I'm so limited in my vocabulary Anyway, remember this author, Marcia Muller. She has won multiple awards. She is a great American author, I think, as far as in the world of mystery, women sleuths, and it'll be easy to find any of her books. And she did clue me into the big spaces I missed, like she worked at a different place in the 90s than she's working now. It's taken some revisions, her office place, but read it, you'll like it, and I hope you enjoy it. So until the next book, I think I'm going to read another one of another mystery up in Minnesota. Not the Boundary Waters, the last one I did, but this one is the next one after the Boundary Waters. I'm kind of going through that. I've got a number of books stacked up in there. Anyway, enjoy, read, especially while the weather is so iffy out there. We need to keep our minds alert for when the spring comes so we can take care of everything we want to do. Talk to you later. Bye.